Morning friends, happy Friday, how the heck you doing? And Harry was out and about in the UK yesterday, one of the hottest days of the year, and it's going to be hot again today, hotter actually, celebrating the 20th anniversary of WellChild. And I've got to say, he just does things right. He was speaking to children, families, parents, just as a normal human being that's participating in normal society. Very different to this. Big story coming up on this tomorrow, by the way. So sit down, strap in, because it's going to be a big one. He just seems to be able to mill around in life, meet everyone from normal families to world leaders, and just be himself. Have a high level of emotional intelligence, talk about things that are relevant, put people at ease, and has a genuine interest on the things that we should be shining a spotlight on today as a society. He does this so the media pay attention and we can talk about these things. We can talk about our health service. We can talk about crisis care. We can talk about funding it. The other lot just see all this as a photo and PR opportunity. Harry and Meghan both do real work.
Sister Alison Hammond, we love and we salute you, girl, because you know what? Brummy girls are the best. I don't know if you're from the Black Country or Dudley or Birmingham, but big up to you, Sister Alison Hammond, Black girl in broadcasting who is not afraid to be herself, number one, which we love, and to show the love to our favorites. Our favorites. Oh, this is just so heartwarming because I don't know if you know, Harry did a little skit on is it one of those American talk shows, and it was like a voiceover of Alison presenting, I think it's Bake Off, and today when they reunited, when Alison saw Harry in Birmingham promoting Invictus, they just had the loveliest little chat, and this is what we want to see. Now, Sister Alison, please can you tell the other ones who look like us who do the job you do, because you know what you're doing. And I love to see it. I love to see it when it's like this, because Harry absolutely adores you and you absolutely adored Harry, and all the little clips I've seen, you're getting those hugs in, girl. And I love that because you are hugging on our boy to tell him that you are loved by our community. And the reason we love you, Harry, I mean, we loved you before, but we love you even more because of my girl, our Meghan. So this was just a nice little one to see on Friday. Happy weekend, class. Thank you, Sister Alison. Thank you. Thank you.
Truly, it is the only time that the royals keep themselves busy, and that is any time Prince Harry leaves his house or has an event, and especially when Harry comes to the UK where they are. That is the only time that these lazy royals stay busy.
Wow. Happy weekend, squaddies, and welcome back to the channel. Prince Harry's UK visit is just so incredible. Let's talk about a man who is completely 100% who he thinks he is. While the media spends 24 hours a day trying to paint Prince Harry as this bitter, isolated character, the man just touched down at Birmingham Children's Hospital and reminded the entire world exactly what real leadership looks like. He was on the ground celebrating 20 years of the pioneering WellChild nurse program, a role that his own foundation helps fund. And let me tell you, the energy inside that building was unmatched. Stuffy royal protocol? Trash it. Harry doesn't do the plastic hand-waving routine. He was right there in the thick of it, showing those pure, natural fatherly vibes. He was laughing with the kids, handing out slices of anniversary cake, joking about how bad hospital food usually is, and even trading stories with a young patient about how his son Archie is a literal master builder with Legos. Then he dropped a completely heartfelt speech to the hospital staff and nurses that hit everyone right in the feelings. He told them straight up, the difference you make every single day is quite literally changing daily lives. He acknowledged the heavy financial pressures and cuts the NHS is dealing with, proving he's actually paying attention to real-world struggles regular people face. That right there is the difference. The media wants to talk about seating charts and petty family group chats, but Harry is out here physically lifting the morale of exhausted healthcare workers and bringing pure joy to sick kids. It just proves that you can't write a headline big enough to bury real, genuine human impact. He isn't playing a character for a camera. He is out here living his purpose, keeping it completely real and treating people like human beings. Absolute class. Prince Harry is quite literally sending a massive, unmissable message every single time he steps out, and you have to absolutely love to see it. While the rest of the stuffy establishment is out here panicking over optics, rules, and who gets to wear what medal, Harry is using his massive platform to talk about the things that actually matter to everyday people on the street. We are talking about real-world, heavy-hitting issues, global conflicts, veterans' health, the massive crisis in funding cuts facing the NHS, and making the internet a safer place for our kids. He isn't hiding behind a PR team or dropping some boring, vague corporate statement. He stands up and speaks on it directly. When he was at the hospital talking to those exhausted NHS nurses, he didn't give them a plastic smile. He actually acknowledged the brutal pressure they are under. That is pure human insight right there. Regular people are dealing with real life, and Harry is the only one in that tax bracket who seems to look at the world and see a society that needs fixing, not just a photo op. It is honestly pure comedy watching the tabloids try to downplay this. They want to argue about nonsense, but Harry is out here acting like the biggest prince in the game by tackling global problems. He talks to a sick kid or an overworked nurse exactly the same way he talks to a world leader, like a normal, decent human being. He doesn't look down at people, he meets them right where they are. You can't fake that kind of genuine care, and you definitely can't buy it. The man is completely locked into his purpose, using his voice to fight the real battles while the critics are still playing in the sandbox. Absolute facts. The timing of these royal schedules is an absolute masterclass in comedy, and it completely exposes the total panic happening behind palace walls. Have you noticed the pattern? The second Prince Harry touches down in the UK and starts doing real, heavy-hitting work, the rest of the firm suddenly wakes up from their long, lazy nap. It is pure desperation. Suddenly the papers are screaming about how massively busy the senior royals are. William magically rushes down to the coastal town of Hastings to play crazy golf and hang out with the youth, and Kate is suddenly booked for hospital visits too. The Daily Mail is practically sweating through its ink trying to convince us that the royals have this jam-packed historic week of engagements the exact moment Harry steps foot in the country. The math is not mathing. It's giving major sibling rivalry panic. It's like they see Harry out here drawing real, unforced crowds, hugging Alison Hammond, lifting the morale of overworked NHS staff, and they instantly activate the panic button. They're basically running around like, quick, get a camera, find me some youth, find me a hospital, look, I'm working too. It is so transparent. Regular people see right through this sudden hustle. You can't ignore the community for months and then try to flood the zone with staged photo ops just because the biggest prince in the game showed up to show you how it's actually done. Harry doesn't need a coordinated PR blitz to look relevant. His work speaks for itself. The palace can try to crowd the schedule all they want, but all it does is prove who is really setting the pace. They are completely reacting to him, and the sheer panic is hilarious to watch. If you want to know what absolute, undeniable star power looks like, just check the internet right now, because Prince Harry and Alison Hammond completely broke it. That live segment on This Morning has gone totally viral, and fans are losing their minds. Alison is broadcasting live in her hometown of Birmingham, joking around with the camera about how Harry is ignoring her, him as this isolated figure. Harry is out here casually dropping the most charming viral TV moment of the year. He has this massive, unbothered energy that completely fills the room. The fans are hyped, the internet is buzzing, and it just proves that when it comes to raw charisma, Harry is totally unmatched. And pure banter. The UK media needs to sit down, grab a notepad and take some serious notes. Regular people on the street are completely exhausted by the constant media misery. We want to see people laughing, thriving and being real. Harry and Alison gave the public exactly what they actually wanted: good vibes and genuine human warmth. While the tabloids are now standing outside in the cold, furious and clutching their sour grapes, Harry completely flipped the script. He showed the world that authenticity and joy will outrun manufactured hate every single day of the week. Game, set, match. Let's talk about the raw, unfiltered reality of Harry's work with the Invictus Games, because what he is doing here completely changes how we look at public service. While the mainstream media tries to minimize his impact or treat Invictus like some regular corporate PR campaign, the actual reality on the ground tells a completely different story. The Invictus Games aren't a staged photo op where someone pops up for 5 minutes to cut a ribbon and bounce. This is a massive, life-changing global movement that Harry built from scratch. When you see him out there with these wounded veterans, he isn't standing on a pedestal looking down at them. The man is literally throwing himself into wheelchair rugby, getting sweating playing pickleball, and trading light-hearted trash talk with the competitors like a normal teammate. That is what regular people on the street actually connect with. We are totally sick of seeing fake plastic public figures who look terrified to even shake hands with normal people. Harry brings this raw, zero pretension energy where he meets these heroes exactly where they are, brother to brother, soldier to soldier. For the veterans on the ground, this isn't about royal titles or court gossip. It's about a leader who actually has their backs and uses his massive spotlight to celebrate their resilience and fuel their recovery. It completely exposes how out of touch the critics are. The tabloids can keep trying to manufacture daily drama, but the sheer reality of Invictus completely smashes their narrative. You cannot fake that kind of organic respect, and you definitely cannot cancel a legacy that is actively saving lives and lifting people up. Harry is out here delivering real-world impact, keeping it 100% genuine, and showing the world exactly what a real prince looks like. Absolute facts. Thank you all for watching. Positive vibes always. I'm your host, Miles. If you love seeing the desperate press get completely outplayed and humbled by pure organic charm, smash that subscribe button right now and join the family. Help us smash our goal of reaching 3,000 subscribers and click that join button to become a channel member. Drop your thoughts in the comments below and let me know what are your thoughts on this. Keep it locked, keep it real, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.